Hello,
Hello.
we're here for Psycho Turtle semifinals. We are working really fast because our players are currently in team preview. We have Josh Denk and Brendan Davis, and I'm Lucy Parker. With me is Carter Stepman.
I am Carter. I'm Guy in the chair.
Okay, Guy.
Yeah. So we have a really interesting matchup here. We can see that
we have two Brendan Davises apparently.
Yeah, we have two Obama Snows. The Obama Snow is top 4 usage now. Okay, yeah, so now we have the actual teams. We can see that Brandon Davis is rocking his Brandon Classic. We have Farigiraf, Incineroar, Mega Abomasnow, and Mega Camera, along with Jolly Technician Mousehold and Sylveon. Whereas we have Josh Denk running standard Charizard Y meta stuff with
the Toxic packs.
With the Tox packs, the Sash, Annihilate with Phantom Force, Scarf Garchomp, Life Orb Venusaur. We've seen these teams all over ladder, and they're very strong.
Yeah. Although this is, funnily enough, I think the first time we've really seen it on stream.
I think so, yeah.
We've had a really good batch of diverse things, and now we're finally seeing really common teams, and we're going to see the leads.
So we see Farig Incin versus Annihilate Incin. So we're going to see Annihilate get +1 from Defiant here, which could shake things up, but the question is, can a double up actually KO Incin? And does Brendan
a close combat's going to really hurt.
Yeah.
Because it depends on the investment of Brandon's Incin, but I think a +1 stab close combat is going to do a lot of damage.
It is definitely going to do a ton. Annihilate into Incin likely KOs, but it's a question of...
bye-bye Incineroar.
Yeah. And in comes Toxapex. Interesting.
Calling a fake out.
Likely, yeah.
That's a lot more damage than I expected. But
we see the CC. How much does this do?
Into the Farigiraf.
Wow, okay.
That's a lot of damage.
72%. We're going to see the Citrus Berry activate here, though. So we'll live to see another day, but it will not live another close combat.
Oh, there's a Trick Room.
And now Brandon is in his domain. Trick Room is up. 4 turns remaining. How many KOs can he get?
Well, the issue is the Annihilate, but this Sash Annihilate just means you have to die. If you want to remove this turn, Josh doesn't protect, you do have to double into it.
Yeah.
And that's...
It is a very safe protect from Josh as well.
Especially with Toxic packs.
Yeah, you can Infestation the Giraffe on the field, so it's just stuck there.
Yeah. And taking a little bit from chip every turn on top of any damage that Annihilate might decide to go for. Hell, Camera.
And we see a manual swap in a camera up here, trying to maximize turns of Trick Room.
Is it Toxic? Okay.
Calls the swap, goes Toxic.
I mean, I think even just like Toxicing into the Incineroar slot would, Toxicing either of these slots is fine.
We see a Psychic into the Toxapex. That's going to be a little over half. That's good damage, but it's not enough to get the KO.
Now let's...
Special defense drop, though.
That's huge. But I mean...
Oh, but the CC into camera on switching. It's a 1-hit KO.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Maybe Annihilate's a good Pokemon this format. Who would have thought?
Perhaps.
Apparently Josh Denk.
Now let's see what comes back. Okay, hello, Abomasnow.
Wow, Brennan bringing 2 Megas. Now we can see a Blizzard come out here, but also this Toxapex, I believe, is running Wide Guard.
Yeah.
So we might see another play. The Abomasnow does have Earth Power, so it can throw out in the Toxapex before it gets another move off.
Yeah, and that -1 spit out, it really hurts, but again, it's Toxapex. We all know it's Regenerator.
Yeah.
It could very easily just swap out to reset.
Hello, Incineroar. Come back in. Do what you do best, friend.
Take an Earth Power, please.
Yeah.
Unless it's Charizard in the back, maybe. But,
yeah. Josh could also
we're gonna see the Mega
and just go for a double protect.
No swaps, interestingly enough. So this could be Toxapex just protecting to get a little bit of chip and stall. Okay.
Yeah, Baneful Bunker makes sense. It is a double protect we see this turn.
That's fair.
Now, Brandon's Strike Room turns are whittling away. There's only 2 left.
Is it Aurora Veil on the...
No, it is not.
Okay, it's just full offense.
It's for attacks, notably with Ice Shard. Fun fact about Abomasnow, its attack and special attack stats are the same. So this Ice Shard can still do crazy amounts of damage, even though it's geared towards being a special attacker.
They will hurt.
It will.
Especially if that Garchomp ever shows up.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think Garchomp ever really comes here just because of the Abomasnow and the Sylveon.
Yeah. Given the damage that Josh has prioritized in this game, I'd imagine it's Charizard waiting in the back.
Probably Charizard, yeah.
And we know that Brandon only has Incin in the back as well.
Incin's Incin just being the last thing left in the back is really bad here, just because that Annihilate has not been dealt with at all.
Yeah,
and it'll just get another boost and close combat.
That begs the question.
In the face, and then it just explodes.
If you're Brandon, do you want to focus down the Annihilate slot to force the swap? We see Incin coming.
Yeah, that makes sense. But also...
Or is it better to stop the cycling and remove... Oh, and he calls it with the Earth Power to break to cover for Sash breaking
really
as
good
well.
Damage.
It's very consistent. And another Spadef drop.
Oh,
wow.
Man, that's 2 for 2 on this Spadef drops.
And a Toxic on the Abomasnow. Wow, this Toxapex has gotten away with robbery this game. Thunderbolt comes out into Incin. With a -1 Spadef drop, that does a lot of consistent damage.
That was pretty good damage.
That was very good. And this Incin notably can't protect in the last turn, so it is exposed here.
Yeah, don't fake out because of the Armor Tail.
Yeah.
It is absolutely not slower than the Abomasnow, so it does, unfortunately, it will just fold to another Earth Power.
But the question is, if you're Brandon, do you try to preserve the Varig because you might want to get Trick Room up again? If you leave it on the field this turn, it will die to Toxic. So,
yeah.
Is it ever worth switching into Incineroar? Or do you say, yeah, I think I have enough damage on the board to win without getting my speed control?
That's a good question. We'll see. Brandon could swap into the Incineroar, especially with Annihilate off the field.
Notably, Brandon has gotten 0 KOs so far, and it's the last turn of Trick Room. So
yeah,
we do see it swap.
He's gotten good damage out, but just not enough to pick anything up.
Yeah, it's very widespread among the 3 that have entered the field.
Especially with like 2 Spadef drops into things.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
And then here comes...
Gets the Earth Power call correct. Incin goes down. That is 1 KO for your Trick Room. But if you're Brandon, is that really enough Trick Room for you?
I don't think so, just because Toxapex is still...
Yeah.
Like, I think if Toxapex just swaps out here...
Because we could see Incin very easily swap in this turn to threaten Fake Out. Because as soon as the draft hits the field, it's going to be taking some damage from Toxic. We see Annihilate switch in. This is unlikely to KO the Incineroar in one hit because there's no more Defiant
boost.
No
more boosts.
But you never know. This is an offensive Incineroar with 3 attacks and no pivot move.
Oh yeah, that is really aggressive.
So this could be there could be less bulk on it.
Charcoal?
White Herb.
Okay. That makes okay. I see the vision.
Yeah. I'd imagine it's mostly for like King Gambits and whatnot, and also for the Mirror Incineroar. Yeah. It's a very fun build.
It's an interesting build.
We see the CC come out. Incin does get 1 hit KO.
It's enough. It's more than
enough.
No
critical hit, so we know that picks up even without a Defiant boost. That's very good information going into future games.
Yeah, that's huge.
And comes the Infestation comes in.
And we're just gonna see Abomasnow just
withered away.
So much chip over time. But
goes for
Earth Power.
So Infestation
no more
is
Infestation,
broken.
but Toxic still on board.
Toxic is still on board.
And then, but it's just...
But no
Abomasnow versus the world.
This is true. If there's no Charizard on the back, then Abomasnow may be able to clean up, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, I forgot Farigiraf is still around.
Farigiraf is still around, and we do see it is Charizard in the back, so... I think we're going to see a Regulation MA and MB moment where Charizard clicks Heat Wave and wins the game.
Yeah, and like the only way out, is just like a double Heat Wave miss, but relying on that happening is not a great idea.
Yeah.
As fun as it is, it's not gonna work out.
It's statistically improbable. Josh Denk taking game 1. He needs 1 more to make it to finals versus Hard Trick Room.
I wonder if you're Brandon, how do you switch this up? Or is
Well-
this just like one of those really bad matchups because of
This is definitely a
like
weird matchup.
the Annihilate, Sash Annihilate makes things a lot more difficult, and
The question I have
like
is,
you have a
camera up.
lot of good damage into Toxapex.
You do, especially with camera up and with Farig. And I'd imagine if you can force the protect out and not be intimidated, Mousehold with Technician Population Bomb does a lot as well.
I don't know. Pex is really bulky.
It probably won't get the one hit, but it's going to do a significant amount of damage. I guess the question is, if you're Brandon, is like the camera up didn't really do anything. It swapped in and died.
It swapped into a close combat and exploded, and just
Unfortunately.
went down instantly.
So if you're Brandon, do you try to position the camera up more thoughtfully, or do you bring another mod in its place?
Like the Sylvia.
Sylveon would be great if Chomp was route, but I think like
Yeah, Sylveon's really not in a great spot here.
yeah, and we see Charizard 8 lead. Wow, okay, this is really interesting.
That's really aggressive. Hello.
Oh, and you see the Mousehold camera up lead.
Hello, camera. Tell him Mousehold.
Now, Mousehold Population Bomb likely gets the KO on Charizard.
Yeah.
But if Instant were to switch in for the Annihilate, would that get it? We don't know how this Charizard is trained, so
Yeah, but also the Annihilate going into the Mousehold is...
yeah, that's also going to be rough because the Mousehold doesn't have Focus Sash; it has
it's
Wide
Wide
Lens.
Lens, yeah. That's what I was trying to check.
Yeah. And if the Annihilate has Focus Sash, you have no way of KOing it this turn. You're in a really
You have to double
weird
into
spot.
it, and you can't win this position.
Yeah. Although, yeah, it makes sense
Okay,
for
but
Charizard to switch
Charizard.
here, just to preserve it for later.
Incineroar. Okay. Also protect. Okay.
Yeah. Just to kind of
But did Brandon call this and just? Okay, no, never mind.
just double protecting the scout.
Yeah,
which
it's a good scout.
makes sense. But now with instant fake out pressure on the field, did you really want to be scouting this turn?
You get. I don't know how much the information matters at this point.
Because you've seen one extra mon, but at the cost of your Mousehold being intimidated and being at risk of just a fake out and close combat.
Yeah.
And you have nothing that can really switch into close combat. Notably, the ape isn't
The
plus one.
Furgraph's kind of the only thing that can.
Yeah, because we saw a plus
But even
one.
then, it's like not too happy about this. Hello, camera. Nice
It'll
camera.
live one hit with its Citrus Spirit because there's no Defiant boost this time.
Yeah.
So it'll be able to live two actually. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But
It's
also if
always
there's a double up.
Yeah.
Like we see no fake out with the instances. This could be a double up play.
That was a lot of damage. Okay.
That was a crit.
Okay.
Wow.
It's the same damage as the plus one.
Yeah. If you're Brandon,
Or
you're
about
not
the same,
happy
yeah.
to see that here.
No. Hello, third.
And
time.
it is a double up. Josh does successfully get the call. Frigoraph barely survives.
But now
we do see an Earth
I
Power
think
comes out into the Annihilate.
Oh, break the sash, yeah.
To break the sash, yeah. And the critical hit, which certainly mattered.
Absolutely. It always does.
Crits coming from both opponents.
Oh, man, this is...
But now, if
This
again,
is not a... This really isn't that great a spot for Brandon.
No, it is not.
The Furgraph getting double like that was...
it's very...
Really...
Yeah, you're not
really
happy to see
unfortunate.
that. Although, we do know that, assuming Josh brought the same four, the Charizard can't really hit the
There's another close
camera
combat.
up too much.
Yeah.
And the camera up does have ancient power that does get boosted by sheer force. So
Yeah.
that will certainly get the knockout.
It will-
even that minus
It'll
one
do
from a
so
potential
much damage
parting
into that Charizard.
which we do see.
Hello,
coming
parting
here.
shot.
The issue is how do you get through this Annihilate without losing too much ground? Because
I mean, it's
the
that
mouse will can't
sash.
hit
You
it.
just have to...
Yeah, it's that sash. I need to hit it again, but the issue is the only thing on Brandon's team that outspeeds it is the Mousehold, which can't hit it. So
Yeah.
unless Brandon targeted into that slot this turn, he's going to be in a pretty rough spot.
Or has Sylveon randomly.
It could be a Sylveon adjustment,
But
for
I
the
don't
attack
think
as well.
so. But like, you gotta deal with the Zard first before you can really comfortably bring it in, and even then, the Incineroar is really is really bad just because of the throat chop.
If you're Brandon, you have coverage for the
Toxapex,
Zard and the Toxapex with
With Edge Power, yeah.
Oh, and it misses the Annihilate. That's potentially game losing for Brandon's side right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That potentially is more like it. Actually,
Yeah. There might be lines still. We have not seen Brandon's fourth Pokemon.
That's true.
We do
It's
see
like
Maushold
not
come back.
it's a
It's
really
definitely not
unfortunate
ideal.
position, and Toxapex doesn't make this any easier.
It is. However, this Camerupt is still very safe at full health. It may be -1.
Yeah, with
But with Ensign at... Has Ensign taken any damage? It's taken some chip, right?
I think it has taken some damage.
Yeah. So Ensign, after being not fully healthy, a Toxapex and a Charizard...
Oh yeah,
and a
Mousehole
Sash
could just
Gambit.
redirect this to keep keep Camerupt safe for a turn and
Yeah. If you
take
get
a close sacrifice itself to take a close combat.
if you get your calls right with the Camerupt and where Josh targets, then Brandon does still have a way out of this game and into game 3.
Yeah. It's just a really awkward position.
It really is. Oh, we see a population bomb go out. Is that enough in a Toxapex? It's close.
I don't think so. Needs a crit.
Oh, speaking of.
Incredible.
Oh, wow. Barely misses the KO. And we see
Camerupt.
Camerupt take some damage,
Okay, that plus.
but it doesn't take too much.
It gets a bit bulkier when it megas.
Yeah. Infestation, you don't like to see that. But if we see an eruption or a heat wave here, then
Yeah,
You
but
don't
we
really
need
care.
but we need to see accuracy.
that we do. Oh,
We see a miss.
into the Toxapex. Okay, at least you want to hit the ape this turn, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
The Camerupt notably doesn't have eruption. It's protect,
Yeah, it's not
heat wave,
sheer
earth power.
You don't
agent power.
necessarily. You don't really need it because it doesn't have the sheer force boost.
Yeah, so it's really fascinating. Instinct comes in, but I do believe we still have one unrevealed from Brandon, which is likely to be the Incineroar now that the Annihilate has been removed.
I could see that being the case.
And if Mousehold's still at full, if you're able to get through this Incin easily enough, then you can use Mousehold to clean up the last two.
Yeah. And now you can just honestly, I think you're at a point where you can just start clicking Earth Power into things.
You can, but
And
we also have
hoping-
to keep in mind you're -1.
Oh yeah, from the party shot. I mean,
Yeah.
it's still. I mean, for the packs that doesn't matter that much. For the instant it does, but like, you're at like your attack value is modified from the Mousehold anyway, so I don't know how much you're.
Yeah, this Incin
doing
does
it.
seem to be physically trained in the defense side with impish nature. It's not careful nature. So
Yeah. See
who
the-
knows? Sheer Force, super effective, boosted stab.
Well, we might not be able to see.
Yeah, we'll never know. At least not this turn, anyways. But after Infestation, you can't swap, so this is a very weird position to be put in.
We'll
Camera
see more
flinch.
Toxapex get a little bit more healing.
We're likely going to see a Baneful Bunker from this turn.
Yeah, this is absolutely a Baneful Bunker turn, and then
because we will lose Camerupt on this turn. If you're Brandon, you want to call that, you can go fake out Earth Power, but if you think that's going to be a swap in Desert, you could call that as well and go Ancient Power. But either way, this is a very weird position.
This is Camerup's last turn, almost certainly.
This is most certainly Camerup's last turn, unless the Toxapex does not click Baneful Bunker.
Or yeah, just like swaps out to get some of that some regenerator.
Yeah, Regenerator could be crucial this game, especially if Mousehole gets intimidated.
Yeah.
At this point, both players are setting up for their preferred endgame here. Mousehold, assuming all population bombs connect with the help of Wide Lens, it will one-hit KO Charizard, assuming no Intimidate, and it'll one-hit KO all 3 Mons, assuming no Intimidate. So
Okay.
I believe that's the endgame that Brandon is trying to work his way towards right now. We see a Toxic under the camera just to make sure this Camerupt will not be making it out of this turn alive.
Yeah, this is absolutely going down here.
And we see Ancient Power.
Covering for the swap.
Covering for the swap, still super effective. We saw that this instant goes down to half health. And now we have a very interesting board state because the
Incineroar is poison.
Incineroar is poison. The
Camerupt.
Camerupt,
Okay, so
the Camerupt does go down, but now the Mousehold gets in for free with no Intimidate. And we know that's going to pick up the Incin. But if Incin were to swap, then it goes into the
Charizard.
the Charizard, which will then die to the population bomb. So we see Brandon setting himself up really well, preserving this Mousehold to use in the endgame.
Yeah, that is really well done.
And assuming
even at -1, I think the Incineroar is low enough that...
at this HP range, most certainly.
Oh, wait, no, it's...
even with Citrus, it's still going to be...
It's going to be close.
It would be very close.
I think with it, as soon as Citrus activates, it's going to be close at -1.
Even then, with Brandon's Incineroar having close combat, you'd have another way to threaten the Incin as well.
Yeah. I failed to consider that. Because I'm not used to having to think about 3 attack Incin.
Not a lot of people are. That may be part of why this set is doing so well.
Yeah.
We see the Toxapex switches out.
It's fine. There's no infestations on board anymore.
No more infestations on board.
But
we do. Incin only takes 8% from 1 hit from a population bomb. Is that... oh, we see a crit immediately. Wow. This Mousehold is locked in today. And with that help of that crit, it looks like it's going to be enough.
Yeah.
Although, crucially, without an Intimidate, this looks like it do about 80%, not counting Citrus.
The Darkest Lariat.
That's really good damage of the Zard,
that's
too.
Pretty good damage, yeah.
It's more than I was expecting. And then Toxapex does hit the field again.
At this point, I think you just have to try to take out that Mousehold, and then...
yeah, if you're...
Toxapex can probably do it. Probably just...
if you're Josh...
just stall out the Incineroar with the Toxic Chip.
Yeah, your out is to basically hope that you can outstall Toxic on the Mousehold and get calls right, or that it misses a population bomb.
Yeah.
That is your way to win the game if you're Josh. We do see a Protect on Zard.
Yeah,
see if Josh gets this call right.
Oh,
ooh,
okay.
We do see it going into the Zard.
Yeah, we're seeing the Toxic come into the...
and we'll see Darkest Lariat. Does this get the knockout? It's at 50%. Nope. No, it does not. It does barely over half. After leftovers...
okay, yeah, I see. Just wait for a turn in which you can successfully just position... oh, that's so much Toxic
That's
damage.
A lot.
Incineroar's last dance coming up.
Yeah. If you're Josh, you ever try to go for the double protect on Zard?
No, I think you have to attack Mousehold this turn.
Yeah, it's like it's a very tough spot to be in.
Like you have to protect Toxapex to at least keep it alive, and then just go for damage into the Mousehold and try to take it out as soon as you can.
Yeah.
So, and unless maybe getting the call, Josh for some reason targeting wrong and targeting into that Toxapex into a Baneful Bunker.
Yeah.
And then just taking more chip on top of the infestation.
That makes sense. And we do see the Charizard Y Mega Evolution does come out this turn.
Those hard.
And we'll see what the Mousehold does this turn, as it will be moving first. Do you see the population bomb into the Zard? How much is it doing? A lot.
Oh, critically not a... no... Baneful Bunker from the...
yeah, no Baneful Bunker this turn.
Hey, this is a Toxic going into that.
Likely. And we get a higher roll.
Okay,
because we saw we did about 27 with the first Dark Slayer, and we did 29 with the next, at least. So it looks like that was a lower roll to a higher roll. And then we do have a Game 3 on our hands. Whew. The Hard Trick Room team winning without ever getting Trick Room up in Game 2. Who would have thought?
That's that Brandon Davis difference.
That is. Not many Hard Trick Room players could identify their out as not setting up Trick Room and then preserving Mousehold the way that Brandon did. That was very impressive gameplay.
Really well done from Brandon there. It's going to be interesting to see how Josh reacts.
Yeah. There's a couple adjustments Josh could make. Maybe trying to preserve the Annihilate, or just like playing a little differently with the same 4, or potentially maybe even bringing the Garchomp or the Venusaur and trying to sleep powder things.
Yeah, I could see that being the case.
There's a lot of options available.
Oh, never mind.
I guessed. Me when I lied, the Venusaur does not have sleep powder.
I mean, but it still has really good damage, and
it does. Yeah, it absolutely does.
So we could absolutely just see Venusaur Charizard lead, and just
we could, yeah.
Josh going for damage,
because we see that this is a relaxed Farigiraf. It's, I believe that's plus special defense,
no,
that's plus physical defense. Excuse me.
That's defense,
and then minus speed. So if 2 special attacking hits come out from the Venusaur and the Charizard, that almost certainly gets it.
Yeah, it's a lot more difficult for Brandon with that information.
Yeah.
Just, or at least in the face of...
Although the question is, will that get through the Mega Camera Up? Because that's one of the main issues for Zord in this matchup.
Yes, because Venusaur has Earth Art.
Yep.
That hurts. Hello, Sylveon.
Ooh. Okay, so this is a very interesting lead.
We've finally seen every single one of Brandon's Pokemon.
That we have. No, interesting to note that this Sylveon is Life Orb.
That's
a standard.
That's gonna hurt. The damage, it's gonna hurt a lot.
It is gonna hurt a lot, especially considering that this is a physical defense instant invested. So
we could just see like a double protect here, just to burn the fake out turn.
Yeah, that
parting
makes
shot,
sense.
and then just like a follow me the hyper voice.
Oh, we see no protect on the Sylveon. It's just going for an attack this turn.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
It calls it out with a parting shot.
Just calling that Josh is gonna close combat the Mousehold anyways.
This is almost certainly a swap to Toxapex.
No,
Charizard.
I mean,
that makes sense because you're intimidated. But how much is this gonna do? Non-Mega Zard. That has to be a crit.
That's a lot of damage. No.
It was.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I was just Life Orb damage.
Yeah, that's okay. Now with that crit, that's huge for Brandon because now even though both bonds are -1, Mousehold Population Bomb is likely enough to KO Charizard even if Incineroar comes back in.
The -2 quick attack Sylveon's really funny.
Yeah.
It won't do anything, but
I don't... At -1, or yeah, -2 quick attack, I don't think...
Into the Annihilate, that's not working. It'll be really funny,
effective.
but like, it's -2, and Sylveon does not have the best physical attack.
At -1, maybe, but at -2, there's no way. We do see the Mousehold.
I'd like to be proven wrong, but it
Oh, I'd love to.
But it'd be really funny, but I'm unsure.
We see a CC into the Mousehold slot again, swapped in for Farig. Barely outside of Citrus Berry range. If this is a Heat Wave, this could be detrimental.
Yeah.
And Farig goes down on switching. If you're Brandon, you really dislike seeing that this turn.
That was...
But Sylveon does live.
Yeah, just
get a Hyper Voice off.
Just the close combat being barely outside of Citrus range.
Yeah. Another crit on the Zard! Wow! This Sylveon wants to win this game for Brandon desperately.
Sylveon was so tired of not seen playing game 1 or 2.
It has been left in the back for so long. Now is its time to shine.
And now we see the power of friendship in true action. Thank you, Sylveon.
Thank you, Sylveon. I thought they removed friendship a long time ago, but I guess not.
Removed friendship is such a funny sentence. Even like in both, like with or without context, that's a really good. That's a good one.
I bet after this game there will be a charge to PokemonCenter.com for a Sylveon plush after this game.
There better be.
Yeah, it's the least that Sylveon deserves.
Hello, Incineroar.
Hello, Incineroar.
Hello, Camerupt.
Funny seeing you share Camerupt.
You know, this isn't even the first time we've seen Mega Camerupt in cut of our mid-years here at PT.
That's funny. Welcome to SoCal, everybody.
Do you just like try to protect, or
yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a downplay
if you're
to
Brandon
that.
here, and then just like
you stall
out the. I mean, sure, you open yourself up to a parting shot next turn.
I mean,
but you're doing that no matter what.
Even if there's a parting shot, -1 Ancient Power almost certainly gets this Charizard.
Yeah, I'd be amazed if it didn't.
So this is like...
Well, it looks like Brandon's...
It doesn't seem like...
Actually, it doesn't seem like anything yet. It's just Brandon clicking Mega.
Yeah. I feel like there's nothing that can punish a double protect from Brandon this turn.
No, not really.
Yeah, so we do see a protect on camera.
No, that's Sylveon going for damage.
Yeah, so there's no protect on Sylveon once again.
Weather Ball into the Charizard, okay.
Wow, Weather Ball into that slot. But we do see a Flare Blitz. This Sylveon will finally leave the field.
Yeah, that's Sylveon down. That after putting in quite a lot of work into the Charizard.
It certainly did its job.
And helping take down the Annihilate.
Yeah. Although now for Brendan, you're in a very nice spot because
You have Mousehold back.
Mousehold's back, no Intimidate once again. You have a very safe Pop Bomb left and Earth Power right. You can't bring Toxapex into that.
No, you cannot.
Or, I mean, technically you can. It would
You
survive,
can, but it's nice. I don't.
It wouldn't survive comfortably by any means.
I don't even think it'd look that kind of double up. Because we saw the Pop Bomb leaving it pretty close. I think that was at like -1, and it was still did about 50%, like over 50.
Yeah, it did a lot of damage.
With a crit too.
The question is, which slot does Josh Parting Shot? I'd imagine the camera up.
The camera up is more threatening, yeah. Unless he just wants to go for fire damage.
Oh, so he swaps the Zard. Interesting.
Garchomp.
Wow, what an adjustment.
Amazing.
But Brandon scouts with the Protect. We do see Parting Shot.
Yeah, but does he call this and just Ancient Power the Charizard?
We'll see.
The Incineroar slot. Come on.
Zard's forced to come in.
Ancient Power the Incineroar. You know you want to.
Imagine though.
That would have been brilliant.
Yeah. But now what do you do this turn? The Mousehold's still unintimidated, but you notably can't target on that Garchomp until it's
not without taking so much of your own health away.
Yeah. The question is, is there ever a world where you double the Zard slot? But the Zard can't protect this turn, so
the Zard can't protect, it just came in.
Yeah, it can.
Oh, I see. Never mind, I misheard.
It's okay.
My bad.
This is still anyone's
helping
game.
Hand
helping hand from the Zard.
This is going to be a helping hand Earthquake, isn't it?
This likely will be helping hand Earthquake. What do we see?
Yep.
We see Earth, and we see because it's Scarf, it's going to outspeed the Mousehold.
That's a lot of damage.
And we see
the Mousehold lives.
Camera up goes down. Mousehold barely lives on 10%, but it won't be able to get through the Garchomp because of Rough Skin.
Yeah. It will be able to get through the Charizard, though.
It will be able to get through the Charizard. Now the question is, do you make a statement and protect so that the Garchomp KOs their own Incineroar?
Now this is how you avoid that if you're Josh. You fake out your own Garchomp.
Of course, to activate the double damage from Stopping Tantrum, which this Garchomp can't click.
No, not even that. Just to avoid KOing your own Incineroar instantly.
We do see a protect, and we will see this Incineroar fall victim to his partner. However, this Garchomp adjustment Game 3 is really smart by Josh and has effectively won him this Game 3.
Really fun adjustments to see both Sylveon and Garchomp here, and then Josh just doing everything in his power to take Sylveon out. Yeah,
Josh did a very good job of keeping that Garchomp hidden in the back until that Sylveon went down. Because if you're Brandon, you have to assume that it's going to be Toxapex in back like it was the other
Yeah, because Josh, the first 2 games, Josh always brought the Toxapex.
Yeah,
and Toxapex is still really good in Brandon's
team, as we saw in Game 1. Yeah. But unfortunately for Brandon, that was not the adjustment that was made, and Josh does win this top 4 match and will progress on to finals.
Yep. Really well played from both players there, though. It's always fun to have them both down here.
It's always great to cast 2 Worlds competitors playing against each other.
So we're gonna be right back in like probably a few minutes.
A couple minutes,
with finals.
Yep, we'll see you guys in finals.